Hello and welcome back. I'm really glad you're here today because today is the best part of this entire story. It's the best part, even better than the creation of the world. It's the best part, and it follows the absolute worst part. This is the story of what happened a couple days after Jesus died and was put in the tomb. And the guards were posted outside it. And the guards were supposed to stay there and make sure nobody got near the tomb, but they weren't thinking about what might be going on inside. And that is the most amazing thing of all. They only looked on what was happening in front of them. They never gave a thought to what was happening behind them. And who would? Because Jesus was dead. And he was in a tomb, and the big stone on the front of it was rolled, and nobody could do that. You can't, there's just a dead body in there. Well, they thought, until early on a Sunday morning. Jesus died on Friday, and this happened on Sunday morning. There was an earthquake that rumbled and that shook the ground, and the noise was very loud. The ground shook so hard that the guards fell over, and all of a sudden, an angel appeared. The angel rolled back the stone from the mouth of the tomb, and the guards were so frightened that they ran away. And later, this happened. Mary Magdalene was one of Jesus' friends, and she was on her way to visit the tomb when all this happened. And when she got there, she saw that the stone had been rolled away, and she went into the tomb to look for Jesus. "Where is Jesus? What's happened to him?" she cried, because he wasn't there. He had been dead, and now he was gone, just gone. Mary saw a stranger sitting inside the tomb, and that's a pretty weird thing to begin with, but that's what she saw. And it turned out it was an angel. "Don't be afraid," the angel said. "I know you're looking for Jesus, and he's not here. He's alive." And that's the really great news. He was dead, but he's alive now, which is completely backward, right? Because, that's not how things work. But God flipped everything around because Jesus didn't deserve what he got, and Jesus was doing everything out of love, and so God put everything to right. And he showed that the bad stuff, that doesn't get the last word in the end, no matter what it looks like. The bad things and the bad ways and the sadness and the sorrow and the being sick, even people dying, that's not the very last thing in the end. Jesus is alive. And the angel told Mary that and told her to go and run and tell the disciples, Jesus is alive. Jesus had told them that he would rise on the third day, but they never really, they never really believed that. But he surprised them. She ran and she told the disciples the good news. And this is the heart of it all. That's what we call Easter. That's what we call the resurrection. That's what makes a big, big difference. And that's what we celebrate when we go to church on Sunday, or when we have church at home on Sunday. We do that on Sunday because Sunday was the day that Jesus rose from the dead. Sunday is supposed to be the best day of the whole week, because the best thing that ever happened that day. And so, I'm going to stop right there and start up again tomorrow with what happened when other people heard the good news that Mary Magdalene had to share. Sleep well, guys, because everything's good, and God's got care of everything. Good night.